Hello and welcome everyone back to some more 70-star league action here at GSA Division 2 Semifinals. BlueBob versus Pete _. I am Scotch and Ty. You know my Scotch. In the booth with me is Tama. Tama, how you feel about this matchup?
This would be a pretty tight one. You never know with Pete. Pete's pretty busy guy. Doesn't play that often. So is BlueBob a little bit. But both of these guys are pretty consistent. Play close to their times, but BlueBob's been slacking a little bit recently.
Yeah, but no, he's been playing a little bit of Paper Mario lately on his streams. But there are the semifinal matchups for you: BlueBob and Pete, Drogi and JJ SRL. We'll see the Drogi JJ one later today. But BlueBob looking for the win here. You know, finishing just behind draws for that 70-star League One or Division, League One final to advance into that division. But kind of top of the division here in Division 2 per se.
Yeah.
So definitely wanted to finish off strong here and not only get the win here, but get win in the final. But Pete _, like you're saying, not someone to be messed with. This is best out of 3, so we'll be here for at least about an hour and a half, hour and 50 minutes. So make sure to get your popcorn, get a drink, get yourself nice and comfy.
Dear Mario,
we'll be here for a little bit.
Yeah, definitely some popcorn races today. And the popcorn doesn't end. It's like a trail leading to tomorrow too.
Well, here we both got English carts here.
Both Kick-Owners. Proud Americans.
Pretty standard here for
so,
70-star.
Canadian.
BlueBob needs the French cart.
That'd be actually amazing.
First
rare Korean cart.
First major trick here. Lakitu skip. Both look just fine.
Yeah, both did the same setup. Nailed it.
And into BOB.
And BlueBob with the slight lead going to BOB. But bomb clip the first section of tricks right here. Can go pretty wrong. Ooh, both getting medium bomb actually. It's pretty rare. At least I think I saw Pete get medium bomb.
Yeah, both getting medium bomb there. Able to manage that though. No problems at all. Going into Peach's slide now. Get those guesses out in chat if you've got them.
They're both gonna block the slide. I paid good money for the script to go wrong.
Good hit off the corner there. Pete a little bit hanging off the wall there just a bit.
And
no bonks.
Good. Both getting a 12 hit. Are you actually kidding me? I can't believe this. It was like $500.
Very nice dual 12-8s from these guys. Both are going to be heading into Womps now. T-Hags with the sub. Much appreciated. Get those clocks or those dabs out in chat if you've got them.
Pete having a little trouble going to Womps. Did the wrong movement.
I got hung up there on that railing. BlueBob going for 100s to start. Pete heading up top.
Ooh, Pete taking a bit of a slide. I don't think he wanted to go up that slope.
Yeah, oh no.
Fell down the fence. But if BlueBob doesn't make the cycle, which it looks like he's barely gonna make it, yeah. Some Tony Hawk pixel grinds going on right here. Just gonna wait for this blue coin while Pete's still having a lot of trouble with Owlus.
finally getting Owlus there as BlueBob is halfway done with his 100. Like I said, getting the cycle, having to back up that blue coin in that row of 5 as well.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of slop at the beginning. BlueBob's much more manageable. Full setup from Pete. And he gets it. It's always nice. Fail Alice 5 times and Canalus just treats you right. I don't know why I was thinking about texture. But now it's Pete's turn, 100 point. Doing the slower route, but it's the same cycle. It's only like a second and a half slower. BlueBob not having trouble either with Owlus.
Yeah, no trouble at all. And oh no, Pete trying to get the kick out, gets a dive instead. So he will miss the cycle, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's one of those unfortunate accidents of 100 coin. You just can't really do anything about that.
Well, you're going so fast around that section, and you're trying to get to neutral as quickly as you can so that you can get that speed kick out. But unfortunately, in the blue coin, just yeeting off the edge there. Terrible RNG for Pete.
Yeah, BlueBob taking a massive lead at the start here. It seems like everything's going BlueBob's way so far, getting a texture set up. No fails on Owlus. 100 coin could have went better, but he didn't miss a cycle.
Well, it's the big thing with this Whomp's Fortress in 70 star. You know, it's so early in the run and you grab every single star in here. You really want this to go as smoothly as you possibly can. It kind of sets you up for the rest of the run.
Yeah, and it's a test of your execution too.
BlueBob having a had really nice movement up top here.
He getting a little confused with his movement. Oh, it's a wild blue.
Yeah, not really sure what happened there. It looked like he just kind of grinded up against that wall a little bit too much. But BlueBob a full start ahead.
Looks like he's gonna be nailing himself a 6-4X, I think. Or okay, that was a really nice backup actually. Thought that was gonna go worse.
Yeah, really super nice backup actually. 647 out of Whomps.
Pete a full star behind and some castle movement. Definitely not the start you want, but this is the warm-up race. Best of 3.
Yeah, definitely
First best of 3 too.
Definitely a test of endurance. BlueBob into Pete to slide once more.
Alright, I'm calling my lawyer if he does not bonk. Yeah, I'm not gonna get on the phone with my lawyer. Another 12-8 from BlueBob. Keeping it consistent with the slide times. Pete 50 seconds behind.
A pretty significant time loss early here. Got 40 minutes to make up that time, but 7 minutes already gone. BlueBob into wing cap. Doing a really nice job with this flying, keeping it safe.
Yeah, getting all of the coins with his hat.
Pete's also getting a 12-8, so 4 12-8s, but missing the ground pound. Finish up into Dark World now. These Bowser areas, all about cycles. Probably looking at both of these guys, probably going for Shig. You know, it's pretty standard. Pete underneath the first red coin, going to be having to come back around to grab that one.
The first two are definitely the hardest ones. And they're not that big of time losses, but they're 4 seconds you don't want it. Pete's going to be losing a little bit more than 4 too. Oh no. Having trouble circling around.
Well, and as Pete is having trouble with those reds, BlueBob. Very nice reds here in Dark World. Let's see if we can finish this up.
Yeah, having no trouble whatsoever with reds. Grabbing them all cleanly.
And a super nice finish as well. Interested to know what that split was.
Now it's Pete's turn. Doesn't really have time to play with, has to nail this cycle. Oh man. He was not on the right part of the block.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised actually he got burned there. You know, that section is really tight, but typically it's pretty forgiving as far as that burn goes, so interesting that Pete missed that.
Then he had a lot of trouble with that switch right there, as you can see before he paused. Oh man, this is not what you want to see in Dark World.
Yeah, he was a little bit right there on the stick. Going for this poverty Shig. I'll finish it up just fine though. BlueBob with a nice little sky hop. I don't see that reverse camera angle too often.
Yeah, not many people do.
Pete.
It's pretty rare to see it.
Into CCM BlueBob. The very secure lead now.
Yeah, and he's not slowing down. He's really running with it in his first race.
Well, like I said before, I think this whole season BlueBob has kind of had a little chip on his shoulder from the prelims before the season started. You know, the qualifiers. Felt like he kind of got robbed there in the BlueBob in his race versus draws, and you know, kind of fighting back, proving that he deserves to be in that Division 1.
Yeah, and it's also a little rough because throughout the season, everyone's looking at BlueBob on a list of racers, and they're just like, okay, so BlueBob's just gonna win this. And he has to deal with that pressure too. There's a lot of things on his shoulder, but he's carrying it pretty well.
With a nice sky hop. And BlueBob wall kicks, they worked there. So that out of the way now. Going for 100. CCM 17. So we will be seeing 2 pluses from him. Let's see what kind of route Pete will go for here. Probably the CCM 17 though as well.
I think Pete's an 18 kind of guy. 120 enthusiast.
Nice wall kicks there from Pete. BlueBob, plenty of coins.
Yeah, no shortage of coins, but he even has an extra one exiting the slide. That was a high double jump from BlueBob. Didn't want to risk the death right there.
Yeah, just didn't. So far, BlueBob really nice. Dark World really nice. CCM from him going into BBH now, and as you said before, Pete with the CCM 18 route. So we'll see them link up after SSL.
Yeah, let's hope it goes that way. Sometimes it can not go very nice. SSL is not a nice stage. Very cruel sometimes.
Oh, no,
Pete grabbing the tree.
yeah, just not getting enough height there. Not enough to the left as well.
But he's grabbing that backup point. Actually, no. Okay, he's gonna grab the backup point. For a second, it looks like he wasn't gonna do it.
Pete with the CCM 18 route going for 100 coins with the Penguin race.
Missing one coin, but he's fine for now.
Yeah, he's got the safety too, so nothing to worry about just yet. Just gonna be careful with that Penguin. No trouble at all, though.
Yeah, well versed in this penguin race right here. Knows exactly what to do. Oh, didn't do the jump dive in the right location. Usually runners do the jump dive and they hit the roof of the little slide entrance or whatever. But he missed it. Just like BlueBob missing Mips. Had to chase him around a little bit. Interesting that he opted to chase Mips anyway.
Yeah, just maybe decided, you know, I don't want to deal with it later. Just want to take care of it now. But into pluses. BlueBob needing 2. Pete only going to need 1. Oh, no, this
really
is not
bad.
good. Oh, he just... What happened there?
It's some weird properties with the speed from the bomb. When he jumped off the slope, it just pushed him really far. But already having to use a backup. Had the big bomb in his hand, but just barely didn't make it back over. Second attempt right here. Oh, medium bomb this time. He's gonna roll with it though. Doesn't want to waste another backup. He still has to do a second pillarless, and he does get medium bomb.
Wow, able to make it work. Super slow though.
Yeah, getting up that pyramid with medium bomb takes a long time.
Yeah, but making it work. A little slow there on the secrets as well, taking a little bit of fall damage. Pete into the fight here with Balcony Boo. And he'll be coming into SSL here in just a minute.
Yeah, BlueBob leaving a trail in SSL right here. Getting big bomb second try, or his third try. But this is looking really nice.
Kind of a sigh of relief there from BlueBob, able to get both of those pluses done. Just needing talent now, and he'll be walking out of there.
BlueBob holding neutral on that fly guy bounce right there. Landing pretty early too. Meanwhile, Pete getting big bomb on his first try too. Gets over the hill, does a safer method than what BlueBob did. Guarantee getting over the hill, and he does nail his first blast. And his only blast.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about that route that Pete's taking. You don't need to worry about doing that plus a second time. Plus is so tricky in this route, but BlueBob taking care of the bully. Able to get that long jump, no ledge grab.
Often get both the bullies out the way. It's pretty rare to see that. Most people break up LL in different parts, but I usually don't see people do bullies back to back. Oh, doesn't get the triple kill, but that was a really quick backup from him.
Well, Pete 2 stars behind, going into Lethal Lava Land.
Lead definitely shortened by quite a bit. Definitely had an easier time than SL on Pete's side. Oh, but didn't start off LL quite right. Getting a butt burn. Probably still gonna do Lava Bush, yeah. The triple jump gang sets it up pretty quickly.
Yeah, super comfy. Lava boost there, so he's got that done.
BlueBob out here just grouping all of the stars together, doing both of the volcano stars back to back and the bully stars back to back. Interesting cam from Pete in this volcano.
Nice res there from BlueBob.
Yeah, one of the harder stars, people don't really notice it.
Well, it's really just tough to perfect, really. Movement-wise, especially with how narrow certain sections of it are. The jump dive and the long jump in particular. But BlueBob done with LLL.
Yeah, still haven't seen any major mistakes from him.
Yeah, just minor little things here and there, maybe. A little hiccup in Wom's Fortress. Dark World and CCM were pretty much perfect. Nice triple bully kill there from Pete. But BlueBob, he is engaged right now. Into DDD, taking care of chests first.
Not having any trouble with these chests. Doing a really nice job opening them and doing the live reduction on the last one. He's going to be wrapping up with reds and heading over to himself. Doing a slightly easier method of reds.
BlueBob going to go rear sub.
That was a really nice jump out the water.
Yeah, super confident, super clean. Pete into DDD as well. BlueBob almost done. Standing a lot in chat recently. Exclamation point Onyx. Make sure to get some Onyx points. Before you try and pick up 14 points. 500 Onyx points get you a free sub. Get to play a free game Golf Clash. Love it if you use that sub here at GSA, of course. But you can use it anywhere else that you'd like. BlueBob into Fire Sea now.
Looking good so far. Ooh, that dive definitely threw him off quite a bit. Almost ran off the platform. Just might have costed him lava boost.
Very nice backup, but just not quick enough there for the boost. But able to make this cycle, fortunately. Gonna take a little bit of a booty burn though. No trouble at all. There's a heart. And Pete having difficulty with this rear sub. Finally able to get it.
Yeah, and the camera not really working out for me. Didn't like where it was. I'll have to just run around. Hits the throw. BlueBob out of Fire Sea with a low 26.
Yeah, we're about at that halfway point, maybe a little bit beyond the halfway point now. Pete running out of areas to make up time, but Pete into Fire Sea.
Yeah, Pete's turn to play. This is like one of the things in these races where you play people like BlueBob and Punkay, where once they get ahead, once you give them that lead, they just really don't give you openings. With Pete taking his opportunity, getting lava boost, gonna be saving like a few seconds, 7 or 8. He nails this. And he's looking really good.
That was a really nice rollout.
A lot of awkward stuff happening at the end for Pete, but still saving quite a bit of time.
BlueBob taking care of these hundreds and these secrets here in Wet Dry World.
Man, looks like RNG was nice here for the most part. Has a backup coin.
Yeah, he's gonna need that backup. Yeah, needing the backup coin because of that last bit of RNG. No big deal though. BlueBob, a couple of small mistakes there, but able to get that done. Pete going to be following BlueBob upstairs.
BlueBob probably going to be working on a triple jump wall kicks now. Didn't get a rollout in his first attempt, but he does make it up. Oh, okay, that was a really, really good backup. He just happened to have the awareness to know. He just knew he wouldn't make it up, just barely. Really smart backup from BlueBob right there. In most cases, people would fall all the way down and have to make their way back up the slope, but he held towards that ledge. Pete having to chase these coins around a little bit. And he just isn't pushing these blocks properly. Not doing the 1-2 count.
Yeah, BlueBob still on a roll. Now 4 stars ahead.
Working on this last one of Red Road, opting not to do drift on wall kick. This one is honestly just not worth it, especially in races. Unless you're extremely confident, it's not worth the 1 second that you can save doing it.
And Pete missing the long jump to the star. Just adding to that deficit into THI, that hecking island.
THI sucks. BlueBob, he's really not showing why it sucks at all, having no trouble with secrets. Making his way up to the star. Probably gonna go for a mount clip right here. And it's looking good. This entire race so far has been right as BlueBob's wrapping up a stage, Pete's gonna be joining the inner. Oh, that was really scary from Pete. Almost fell down.
Yeah, Pete running out of time here, heading into THI now.
Yeah, these guys passing each other in the corridors.
I mean, there's not really much else that Pete can do here other than kind of prep himself for race number 2 at this point. Missing that 3rd secret on his way over.
Yeah, backed it up nicely. BlueBob getting a really nice clip.
I mean, from your perspective, what do you do when you're in this kind of a situation where the other runner is just playing really his best that he has ever?
In my situation, the most recent thing I can think of is when I was racing Sax and I was like, this run is not that bad. I look over to Sax and I'm like, oh my god, Sax is just on low 49 pace. What do I do? And I'm just sitting there like, as much as I don't want him to fail, because in his case it would be losing a PB, you just gotta hope for it. And you just gotta wait for that one opportunity and pray on their failure. BlueBob's case, him failing wouldn't cost him a PB, more than likely. His PB is pretty good.
He's just been playing so well this entire time. Small mistakes, and I mean, notably that backup in which Ryer will look at these reds. Jeez. just nearly flawless.
And I know how BlueBob treats himself, how he carries himself. He wouldn't even say this is a good run for him. He wouldn't even like this run.
Well, we'll certainly get a better idea of where these guys are at after HMC, but BlueBob still on a very, very nice pace. Pete with a little bit of dust there, not getting the rollouts that he's looking for.
Ooh,
Missing the
it.
first red coin.
That one's extremely elusive for some reason. Fourth one too, apparently.
Wow.
Pete just missing all of these reds.
Well, BlueBob in the meantime, big fist pump to the air.
Nailing breezeless.
Yeah, that breezeless, he really got into that ledge. It wasn't even close. Mario was completely past the fence. And to top it off, a really nice snowman's head. That's pretty much the hardest part of SL here.
Yeah, occasionally some slip-ups can happen on Reason Pond, but it's not that hard to back it up. Cement's head can really tilt you. Not getting the ground pound in the box, sadly, but it's not that major of a time loss. B getting a firstie on the log. And really, in Pete's case, he hasn't played that bad since Womps. Womps and Dark World just didn't go right. It's just that beginning section. This is kind of like the warm-up race for him. If he can play as well as he did for the rest of this race and start off well, it could definitely be a close race.
Yeah, you're totally right. It's really just come down to BlueBob holding on to this lead this entire time since Womps. And like you said, this is a test of endurance. It's best 2 out of 3. I mean, if BlueBob can walk into race number 2 the way that he has with race number 1, he'll surely take it. Pete with breezeless as well.
He popped off in camera. It's just too dark, so you couldn't see it. Oh, P with really early ground pound. Couldn't tell if he thought it was going to hit the box or if he wanted to avoid bonking it.
BlueBob into HMC now.
Start off with box jump. Getting a ledge grab. Actually, in my opinion, even though BlueBob's not showing my opinion to be correct, when you accidentally ledge grab there, it actually makes the start easier, even though you lose a second.
Well, it gives you a second to set up not only Mario's position, but also the camera. So you're totally right there. But triple jump off the box done. Again, really the hard part of HMC.
Barely long jumping over that skater. Gonna be doing the Christmas Miracle on Halloween. Very interesting.
Pete having trouble with Snowman's head.
I actually think it's the strat he does normally.
Oh, okay.
But he did have trouble. You were
Yeah,
right.
now he's having trouble.
You need to slow down on the script. You're a few lines ahead. BlueBob gonna be wrapping up with Rolling Rocks. Anything can happen. You can just die to boulders here. Let's hope that doesn't happen now. It's only happened to one person. As far as these races have gone.
Good RNG there from BlueBob, fortunately. So no deaths here. Heading up now into the infamous Tippy. Tippy top of the castle.
Opening that final door to the best part of the run. And he bonks to Rainbow Ride.
Well, good start already to Tippy. Taking a bonk and before even heading into Rainbow Ride.
He's gonna play it safe with that pole, make sure he grabs a higher part of it so he doesn't have to do the... I don't even know what it's called. Glitchy pole grab or whatever. I don't remember the term for it.
I think I'm pretty sure it's glitchy pull grab. But Lakitu bounce done.
Yeah, that's kind of how you want to start Rainbow Ride outside of the bonk. You want to get Lakitu bounce out the way. The rest of these stars aren't really that hard. Some flip-ups can happen here and there. Kind of like that, but it's never the end of the world.
Don't see that fall damage taken too often, if ever at all. So weird start there for BlueBob. Pete looking to finish up with a Halloween miracle.
Spooky miracle.
Spooky miracle. It's a little spooky. It's an HMC.
Yeah, Mario's falling head first into the ground for a frame. Pretty spooky.
Now is BlueBob getting close to finishing up Rainbow Ride? What kind of pace is he looking at right now?
I can check. Oh, that's gonna hurt his pace quite a bit. Having to do some flame spitter triple jump right there. He backed it up really well. BlueBob is, I think he's on 48 pace.
Yeah,
Not entirely sure.
Walked into Rainbow Ride around 40-20x. Gonna be doing Toad late, starting off with TTC 100. And Pete taking a death. He got caught up in between Lakitu and that slope.
He wasn't very happy about getting bounced on. He knew it was about to happen and he struck back.
Just kind of insult to injury for Pete at this point.
Oh, BlueBob with a massive fall.
Again, a good recovery though.
Pete making it up second try. BlueBob having to do some really... Oh my god, Pete. That is extremely unfortunate.
Yeah, Pete falling very, very far behind now. BlueBob, actually a really nice backup. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe just not happy with the camera angle.
Yeah, I think the camera was messing with a little bit. Alright. Eating another laxy bounce. Hopefully he can make it up. Playing it safe there.
Finally getting that one. BlueBob getting 2 stars there.
Heading over to his moving star. He's gonna start with pendulums more than likely. Yeah, I need an older movement though.
Uh-oh. Pete with the booty burn.
You know, sometimes you can have a little slip-ups and then this can happen. There are also times when stuff like this happens.
Yeah, this is tough for Pete.
Yeah, finally making it down to the star.
Yeah, not a whole lot that you can do about that.
Ooh, I'm gonna be wrapping up his moving stars.
Weird missing the star with the long jump.
Yeah, it happens every now and then. Only 2 more stars for BlueBob before he heads over to Toad. The very nice mushroom guy. Can have him start and wrap up this run.
Ooh, not getting the kick that he was looking for there. And Pete taking another death, trying to grab the knob.
Yeah, I think
that.
he thought he could walk up it still. Have to be very careful with that little thing. If you're a little too late, then you'll just get a fake ledge grab and die.
And getting a booty burn. But he will be heading out of there now, finally. As BlueBob gets this last star out of TTC. All he has to do is talk to Toad.
I think this is just barely outside of reach for a 48.
Yeah.
You'd have to get a perfect sky.
Yeah, it's a comfy 49 though. If he keeps it clean. $49 2-3x is definitely possible.
Oh no, Pete. Big fall right there. Moving left for BlueBob.
Wow.
Nailed it.
Super nice moving left there from BlueBob. Pete having a little difficulty grabbing the cage star.
Oh,
And
whoa. That was a pretty interesting mistake from BlueBob.
well, let's see how quick this Bowser fight goes.
Looking like a 49. Probably just barely 1x. Oh,
And
must have
missing
missed.
left. So adds about 7 seconds there.
And he missed again. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
same spot too.
Just has 20 more of those before Pete matching him.
Will be getting that final throw. So missing 2, unfortunately. Looking like a 49, 27, 28.
I think it's a 28. Or it's barely a 27 yet.
Yeah.
English
And
text
Pete
is broken.
doing his best to finish this up. Having a lot of trouble. But BlueBob will take the win in the first race.
Still has to win one more time, though.
Yeah, as long as he can stay. Oh no, Invis walled there, Pete. As he was grabbing that back up. Yeah, as long as BlueBob can play as consistently as he did in race number 1, he will surely take race number 2. Not much that Pete could have done about that one. Just a lot of early mistakes. Those deaths in Rainbow Ride did not help.
Sure.
But we'll see. And as much as BlueBob hasn't been playing a lot of SM64, he doesn't look at all out of practice.
Yeah, as you can see, he's typing a story on the camera, talking about how you got a 53. Now it's Pete's turn. Wrap up this run real quick, and then get into his next race. And it's definitely, I can agree with Pete wrapping up this run. Sometimes just playing the game a little bit more can help you out.
Well, and it also gives you the practice and the mentality of, okay, I finished a run at least. You know, it wasn't great, but I finished it. And based off of my experience commentating and watching these races, that tends to help, like you were saying.
Really interesting camera angle from him. Doesn't get the triple jump out, sadly.
Yeah, he could 53 this if he gets a really nice bits, similar to BlueBob's. Oh, not at all happy with that triple jump angle.
Yeah, it looks like he was about to bat it all, but decided not to take that one.
A little bit of a late rollout there, gets the ledge grab.
Oh, the angle. Did not like that second one. I don't know why he just completely whiffed the second platform.
Yeah, that angle was pretty sharp. Way better angle there that time.
Yeah, had a very slight one.
And the backup, get on the elevator.
53 looking out of reach for even the forward throws.
Yeah, just a little bit of a sloppy bits. Tough start to the Bowser fight as well. Goes 3 for 3 on throws.
We do know one thing. If it comes down to throws, we know who's winning.
Yeah, super consistent on those throws.
Yeah, Pete with really fast throws, nailing them all.
Well, 54.04 from Pete and 49.27. Pretty significant difference in times for that first race as we head into race number 2. Big question here is going to be if Pete can make a comeback at all.
Both of these guys getting ready. Checking their fouls.
Both fouls look clean. In for race number 2 now. And we are off. BlueBob, all he needs to do here is play consistently. Once again, he will take this semifinal race. Pete needs a comeback. Pretty significant one, too. Down by 5 minutes in the first race. Race number 2 needs the comeback.
Yeah, he needs a good start this time. If you're going to be trailing behind BlueBob, you need to be trailing by seconds. But here we are again, intro. Both getting lactic skip once again.
Very identical starts. A little bit different of a camera angle there with BlueBob. Almost frame perfect right now.
Ooh, what a weird start for BlueBob. Didn't get his long jump out. Now, it's BlueBob trailing by seconds. And it's adding up.
Oh no. Really bad start here from BlueBob. BlueBob behind for the first time in about an hour. Start of race number 2. Pete getting through the door about 2 minutes flat.
So we're going to see 6 12-8s in a row. It's actually looking like we're going to see 6 12-8s in a row. Okay, 12-9 for Pete. Breaking the streak.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see 4 12-9s this race.
I don't think so. BlueBob not having any of it.
If we take the average, it's 5 12-8s.
They just don't stop. Well, let's see how WOM starts off for Pete. He opened with Alice last time and it didn't look pretty.
Much better start here. First try Alice.
That's the power of the warm-up race right there.
Pete shaking off the jitters. That was the tough one for him. BlueBob now having difficulties, not able to get that second jump on that ledge, picking up some extra coins on the way.
We're looking like the roles have been reversed so far. Now it's BlueBob the one struggling quite a bit to start. But let's see how BlueBob plays when he's not in the lead.
question is going to come down to, can he play that consistently? It seemed he was pretty comfortable with that lead, with the mistakes that Pete was making, so he was able to just kind of cruise. But now down by over 15 seconds now. Pete, full setup once again, gets it first try.
Pete's trying to do 100 coin. Had a lot of trouble last time, but let's see how this goes. Alright, this time he gets a kick, doesn't dive off on accident.
Lots of lag there.
Yeah, working with a really weird camera here. It's extra setup from again from BlueBob. And he's looking pretty good. Oh, what? It's pretty rare that that happens.
Yeah, I saw Pete kind of float just a little bit to the right there as he fell from the island and got a corner of that thwomp. Or excuse me, womp. Or is it? Wait, no, it is a thwomp.
Yeah, it's a thwomp.
Because the big guys are the block guys are thwomp or womps. Because it's Womp's Fortress.
Wombat's Fortress.
There you go. Well, BlueBob taking on the big Womp.
Yeah, also taking on the lead again. All his mistakes from Pete.
It's a much closer race now. But yeah, that 100 coins just kind of wrecked Pete's lead there. BlueBob able to make it up. Last thing, just gotta get to the top of this fortress.
Both of them looking good. Only a 6-second difference out of Womps.
And to Pete just slide once again.
Please no more 12-8s.
Still looking for that bonk that you were asking for.
Oh no, another 12-8.
Another 12-8.
No bonks though.
Can it be?
Oh man.
Can it be? And it is!
These guys are big fans of 12-8s apparently.
So 6 12-8s so far. If we average it out, 7 12-8s. And into wing cap reds. Much closer race that we see here. So Pete definitely kind of getting back into the groove of things. Not missing red coins. And a nice tech skip there from BlueBob. Pete able to get it as well. Pete needing to get out of Dark World without any early mistakes. Big thing he had there was the big booty burn.
Yeah, the one that led right to his death too.
BlueBob having an absolutely epic Dark World last race. Let's see if he can repeat that.
Looking so good. Both of these guys looking really good right now. Oh, Pete breaking the box on his way over. Oh, accidentally gets a ledge grab. Didn't know he had to kick right there. BlueBob getting bullied a little bit in the corner.
Yeah, Goomba not leaving him alone at all.
Meanwhile, Pete murdering an innocent Goomba. Unbelievable. Goomba didn't do anything wrong.
Just absolutely unnecessary. It's uncalled for and unsportsmanlike for sure. Pete will certainly be fined. Pete with a nice one throw, by the way.
Actually costing him a little bit of time. You don't want Bowser going to air for those throws.
Back into BOB one more time for that Sky Hop star. Shouldn't give these guys too much trouble. It's pretty standard for these guys.
Yeah, they're both looking really good. Pete, extremely high. Didn't get his second ground pound out.
Yeah, it might cost him half a second there just simply because he couldn't insta-grab the star. Heading into CCM, though. Give you guys an idea of the time difference. 11:26 entrance into CCM for BlueBob. Once again, BlueBob probably going to be going for CCM 17 while Pete stuck with the CCM 18. BlueBob having difficulty with the little penguin.
Definitely he's getting mixed up there. Was not ready for the penguin to not go with him to his mama.
Pete having difficulty with wall kicks will work. A little bit of a fake sink for you. So 9-second difference heading into CCM. We'll see what that looks like here.
That's a really nice penguin grab from Pete. Both these guys executing well on the stars. The yellow one did not do well on.
Yeah, probably negates that 9 seconds difference back to what it originally was. But BlueBob committed to the CCM 17. Had difficulty with that first plus.
But in this case, he's also warmed up on it. He's ready to go.
Nice moonwalk there from Pete. BlueBob missing one coin there just before the arch.
Yeah, that's the only coin you can miss.
He'll be good. No need for backups. Pete on his 100 now.
Ooh, that was a really quick rail up from BlueBob. He missed that rail out there. It could have been a little bit scary.
Pete not able to get that teleportation. stopping a little bit short of that kind of square that allows you to teleport on the bridge. Looks like he missed one coin there just before the arch. 2 coins now. Needs to be super careful with this coin count. It has backups, but those backups have been used.
Yeah, and you don't want to get any. You don't want to have to leave the slide with this route. But he makes it through. Has an extra coin, so he's gonna have to be a little bit more picky with his launch up here. He
Oh my
almost
gosh,
lost the race.
not nearly losing the race to that bonk. It would have been one heck of a way to lose it. And tried to slide into that star, but just a little too far left of it. BlueBob heading back into BBH one more time as Pete heads over towards BBH for the first time.
Yeah, but the lead still, it isn't that big yet.
Yeah, you gotta take into account that the route differentiation. You'll get a better idea once these guys do pluses in SSL.
No, let's see how Mip treats BlueBob this time. Sometimes Miss being a lot slower here can throw you off. This time he nails the punch grab.
And not having to chase him around this time.
Gonna be heading over to his double plus.
Yeah, hopefully practicing pluses in that first run will help him out. Big bomb this time.
Makes it over the slope with the more optimal strat right there. And he nails his first attempt. Definitely looking better for him so far.
BlueBob just needs to get one more plus done and he will secure his lead.
Yeah, and definitely getting some route time save too, but the bomb blows up on his face. Didn't press B on the right frame.
Yeah, this gives Pete a huge opportunity. Good choice there from BlueBob to go for the Klepto Star.
Yeah, when you bomb blows up on your face like that, you have like a much easier time making it up there with the Talon. So it's a little faster, just go for Talon in that situation. Pete taking it nice and comfy though. Bob's third attempt. The bomb blows up in his face again. And this could be a lead change at this rate.
Yeah, it's just going to depend on how well Pete can get these last 2 stars done. BlueBob just needing the 1.
Has no other backups. If he fails this, he has to go for Phyllis again. But he does get the bomb grab. Make sure he fixes his angle before he heads over to the pyramid. And he's in there.
So BlueBob will hold on to the lead just barely, though. Pete Star will take him about 7 to 8 seconds.
That was definitely looking like 7 to 8 seconds.
So looking at maybe a 15 to 20 second lead on BlueBob's part.
Yeah, and LL didn't really give him any troubles. Busting out a different strat this time. Perhaps he was going for it last time, but decided to side flip. And Pete doing reds much earlier. These guys mixing it up in LL. What's interesting from BlueBob though is he does the menu glitch, but he does bully first. Oh, that's not the burn you want right there. Not gonna throw him off too much though. Still gets a triple kill.
Yeah, triple bully kill regardless of the booty burn. What was that? Anyone know that hand signal was? Type it out in chat. Let me know.
I don't think it's GSA approved. But probably gonna be doing lava boost. He hitting the lava really late, but he still makes it up pretty easily. That big jump dive causing it to sink right there.
Yeah, pretty much synced up. Just different stars that they gotta take care of now. It looks like BlueBob will hold on to the lead. Oh, completely synced up, heading back into the volcano, and they're heading for the exact same star as well. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, who does the star more optimal? Looking like BlueBob. The optimization station for BlueBob doing that star really well.
And Pete just having a ton of difficulties with that one. Handing BlueBob essentially 5 seconds there. As Pete has the longer stars to take care of now. And takes a booty burn. Really cannot take a burn. Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
That's so unfortunate. Picking up a life on the way. But taking a death.
I was gonna say, that first burn is the worst spot to get a burn in, because it throws off the movement for the second long jump.
So Pete adding to his death count.
Oh, he gets
taking
another
a burn yet again. Able to recover from this one, though. But not able to recover from giving up so much time.
I don't think his buttocks in recovery either.
Yeah, no.
They're not looking too hot.
Definitely in the burn ward right now. Looking like Forrest Gump.
Mario 64 is like a box of chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Pete taking on the last of the bullies now as BlueBob heads into Triple D.
Triple dinner.
Nice
Making the
swimming.
chest look easy. Oh, actually swam behind that last chest on accident. Cost him a lot of speed. Better than getting Vortex though. And this is a much closer race than last time. So it's really nice to see that Pete's playing a lot better. Unfortunate death in LL though. They would have been doing the same star if it wasn't for that.
Yeah. LOL just really gave Pete a hard time, especially, you know, when they were synced up on that elevator tour. You know, just giving so much time to BlueBob. BlueBob who took care of that that sub-star rear sub movement.
Yeah, he took care of the sub-star, but clearly not taking care of himself. Coughing in the camera. He might be catching something. You know, it's getting pretty chill in Canada.
Good rings from BlueBob. Pete going rear sub, keeping it comfy.
Jumped out pretty late. I thought he was gonna make it over to the other side on accident, but it worked out fine.
Now BlueBob in fire seat, going to be wanting to take care of this section a little bit better. Missing lava boost last race.
Oh, and it looks like he's gonna be missing it again.
Yeah, just having difficulty with that kind of side jump onto the pole.
Last time it was his angle, and that time it was his input. Can barely make it still. Doing that same backward movement, but Pete did not feel off boost last time. See if he can have a repeat of it. Oh no.
Oh no, and he missed the third coin. So definitely will be missing lava boost. We'll be giving up yet again more time to BlueBob, who is in this fight with Bowser now.
And it's pretty interesting that BlueBob is having a worse run, despite SSL looking so much better, you know.
Well, ultimately, BlueBob's run so far has come down to his early game. Pete with the huge bonk. Interesting movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised he went on top when he can just long jump through. But the lead's getting... It's kind of looking like last race now.
BlueBob working on his 100s now. Nice Skeeter RNG coming right into the path of those blue coins. Exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, just offered his life up. Really nice guy.
Getting a ton of height there with that box hit as well.
He's looking really nice right now.
Yeah, definitely fixing the mistakes from the last run.
Again, dropping the extra coin at the end. Chucky did not playing nice, but it doesn't really matter.
Pete not going for that triple jump. Keeping it safe.
Yeah, he likes playing safe. Doesn't like risking those big mistakes, but things just haven't been going his way in these races. Well, I'm making it up this time.
Yeah, it's interesting. Regardless of him playing and taking those safer strats, like he said, just nothing really going his way, even when he had the lead there for a bit, just making big mistakes. And BlueBob back to his consistent form that we saw in that last race. Again, ahead by a full star.
Oh, Pete turning his camera really early. Didn't expect to balk in those boxes with the triple jump.
Really nice top of town from BlueBob.
Now Pete has to work on the roughest star on the stage. Already dropping one coin, the only coin he can miss without having to get backups.
Yeah, BlueBob into THI now. Heater. Not playing nice at all.
Getting burnt, just goes for that blue coin. Doesn't want to miss the blue coin, that's really bad.
And
I'm not gonna get clipped.
yeah. We'll have a little bit of trouble with those secrets. Not able to get that last clip into the mountain. BlueBob making his way, gets the mountain clip this time.
Oh, those coins scattered all over the place for Pete. They did not really want to work with him.
Yeah, just RNG not on his side at all.
Alright, BlueBob, I'm gonna be wrapping this up. A little closer than last race though.
Yeah, this time Pete's got plenty of spaces where BlueBob can make a mistake and Pete can come back. But Pete has got to play consistently through the end of this.
And that was definitely a good start for THI, getting the hardest star out the way. Ooh, accidental slow get up. If you're on the side of the warp, you have to do a slow get up, but he was in the middle, so he was fine. There's some cringe in chat, but no cringe members on the screen right now. Cringe just that strong. Don't even have to see a player. The cringe should be out.
BlueBob with the nice movement there. In TTM, Pete BlueBob missing the mountain clip to start.
He almost got burned. Very scary. Definitely not the piranhas you want to see. Old BlueBob taking another spill. TTM today, just not a BlueBob's favorite. Just something about it.
That mountain clip giving him quite a bit of trouble, and then that.
Oh,
Oh no!
that was so close to him
Nice
actually
save.
potentially dying.
Yeah, super nice save there.
Someone in chat wants to see BlueBob right on his whiteboard, but the whiteboard is not for fun and games. It's serious business.
Business purposes only.
Yeah, that's how BlueBob markets to people. He markets not playing SM64, and instead of running SM64, you should run Pape. Raises attempt. Ooh, not working that time, sadly. No double fist pump.
Yeah, just not far enough to the right there. So not too happy about that one, but still holding the lead. Pete,
Yeah.
another mountain clip here as BlueBob heads over to SL. And he's not able to get the kick off of the log there.
Yeah, Pete looked like he's asleep at the wall a bit. Was expecting to grab the star, but he didn't. Alright, I'm getting a weird ledge grab spot. Almost fell down again.
Pete with the breezeless
Oh,
attempt.
there we
He's
go.
not able to get it either, unfortunately. He's
Oh,
going to
he's
set up
setting
for
it
it
up.
again.
Oh man, Pete. Gotta risk his entire life on this breezeless. Staking his blood on it. And there's a lot of blood on TTM. The soil is not looking too good right now.
Yeah, now 2 for 6 between the two of them on breezeless attempts. Pete going for it 3 times there. Man. Just determined to get that one done. Not able to, though. Succeeding more time to BlueBob. 4-star lead as BlueBob heads downstairs into HMC. Pete with the comfy SL. Snowman's head strat bonking there.
BlueBob with another punch grab. These nips just not getting away from him. That first one slipped through his cracks, but not again. Oh, Pete. Definitely not making over that time. Just not working out for him. BlueBob, no trouble in box jump right there. I don't know what Pete did there, but he did not kill the ice bully somehow.
Yeah.
He also didn't grab the star.
Just a lot of silly mistakes now. You can kind of see it starting to wind down on Pete's side.
And we talk a lot about playing against consistent runners, but when you're on the side of the consistent runner, it's just like, man, all I need is one lead and I'm already in their head. I already have them thinking that this race is out of reach for them.
Yeah.
BlueBob is one of those races. When you're behind so far, it just feels out of reach.
Well, and you know, you hear conversations about speedrun races. I read some articles early on when speedrun racing really became big with GSA in particular, that it was silly to have this kind of stuff. You don't realize it because they aren't facing each other, but you don't realize just how deep into each other's heads they can get. You know, like you're saying, BlueBob just so consistent. That's part of his whole thing, is that, you know, if I play consistent, the other racer is gonna have to do what he can to either get ahead, or he's gonna be behind the whole time trying to chase me.
And when your PB is so much better than your opponent, it just only furthers that mindset.
Yep. Well, into Tippy now. BlueBob looking like maybe a 49 pace, but more than likely a 50.
Yeah, it's low 49.
If he can,
a weird bonk.
If he can have as good of a bits as he had, if he can play TTC and Rainbow Ride as well as he did in the last race, nearly no mistakes, just the one big fall in TTC, but he was able to recover from that. Really, he should be golden.
This is definitely a golden star right here for Rainbow Ride.
Pete Rock's not playing nice. Having to dodge two of those boulders.
Definitely some troll faces on the boulders. Not letting him through. Not very nice, sadly. Oh, BlueBob missing that red. Pete did the same thing, but BlueBob backing up really quickly.
Pete with the Halloween Miracle now.
Oh, looks like he's gonna go for the Shigeru drop. Quick back up. Definitely wasn't any treats on Pete's side. Opened the wrong door. BlueBob, what?
BlueBob with, looked like he took a ground pound, tried to get the long jump out, wasn't able to. Instead, decided to go for a jump dive, but jump dove just a little too early. He took a bonk.
Yeah, that's extremely unfortunate. This time not getting clipped up on those platforms, getting his long jump out.
So first death on BlueBob's side in this whole match. Just one more star. Here in Rainbow Ride, we'll be heading over to TTC to finish up things.
Oh, Pete, not grabbing the pole. He tried to grab it a little sooner, but just wasn't ready to press P. Getting the SMS double dive right there. Definitely not what you want.
Never seen that before. BlueBob now into TTC, working on 100 first. Same route that he took before.
Hopefully this route does not include him falling down after these blues right here.
No trouble this time. Just needs to be careful around this invis wall. No problems this time.
Yeah, executing it really well. Those coins not really working out in his favor, but he caught them slipping away from him.
Pete with the Tony Hawk 50-50 grind there. Missing red coin number 2. Just a little too far to the left.
Yeah, Pete. Remember Ride Reds is just not a star, missing 3 coins in these 2 races.
BlueBob proving, you know, deserves to be in that Division 1.
Oh, for his finals race. Unless he does something extremely terribly wrong here. Hopefully in his finals race, the whiteboard in the back just says this ain't my division. Oh, okay, that was
What a
big.
backup. Wow, that was a really nice save there. Could have easily been a death.
And that's why you save get a hand for last.
You
Just in case.
always work from top to bottom.
Almost had the same fall, but that time he waited a little bit. Oh, Pete, what?
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
Huge death. Halfway through 100s. Not at all what you want.
I'm shocked he even hit the blue coin switch. He just missed everything.
Having to restart 100s from scratch. I mean, the only way that could have been worse is if he was deeper into 100s. Thankfully, it was only halfway. Playing it safe this time.
Yeah, but that's only the icing on the top for BlueBob.
Yeah, BlueBob, who is working on his last star here before talking to Toad and heading into bits.
Oh, he didn't hold back. This coin's actually treating him nicely, but
oh man, such a big fall.
has to work all his way back up right here.
Thankfully, not taking a death there.
Yeah, he was able to wall kick. It could have been way worse if he wasn't able to wall kick there, but he needs to get a wall kick here. Oh my god, Pete.
Well, Pete, who is still working on his 100. BlueBob into bits. Just needs to have a good bits. Finish up with a low 50.
I think this can barely 49. If this works out. Oh.
Moving left. not coming out, just a little too far left. Kind of the same mistake that we saw from Pete earlier. Much better angle there that time.
But for BlueBob, this is pretty close to how you want to wrap up your semifinals races. A 49 and a 50.
Yeah, as long as he can finish out this... Oh, taking some damage there as he tries to grab Bowser's tail. Not able to get enough distance.
Oh, he take another death here.
Weird death too. Took a dive, then a bonk. Slid right off the edge, but BlueBob with the... Looks like it's going to be a 50-15.
Moving over to the finals.
Wow. What a finish from BlueBob. Once again, proving his way through this. This ain't his division for sure. Defeating Saxdale, now defeating Pete. Will be playing either Drogi or JJ SRL. That should be an interesting match to watch. JJ has been working very hard on SM64 lately and has been proving himself to be a force to be reckoned with, beating Zion64. And Drogi with the defeat against Super Viper.
Oh, he will another fall in TTC. Just not having it this time around.
It looks like Pete will finish this one up.
Yeah, he's an advocate of finishing races that he starts. You'll see Pete still working in lobby. Everyone else forfeit. Pete's still going.
Having trouble getting to the cage there. Kind of a weird angle to work with. Almost done. Just need one more star before talking to Toad. Oh, nice triple jump there for that third red coin. And actually, really nice reds overall.
BlueBob waving to the camera. Before he turns off his camera. Now that his camera's off, BlueBob can he can scream at the wall.
Yeah, that's one interesting thing about BlueBob. He's never seems to be satisfied.
Yeah.
No matter what his time is.
Very hard on himself because he wants the best for himself.
That's the kind of mentality that you really need with, especially races. Pete taking a little bit of an amp. We'll see how he does with these left side. If he goes for the moving left, he will.
Oh, I don't think he expects him to grab the edge. Very interesting mistake from him.
He has to take his time here waiting for the platform. Moving left side done, second try. Nice triple jump there, though. That wind is so weird in that section.
Yeah,
Seems
there's
to-
like one part of it that it doesn't activate.
Yeah, it's like it tapers off on the edge there. Pete into the Bowser fight, though. Just needs 3. If he's as consistent as he was in the last race, he should be 3 for 3. That's the second one. As long as he nails this one, he will have 100% hit rate on these Bowser fights. If it came down to Bowser fights, Pete would win, but unfortunately, taking the loss, he will be knocked out of the brackets. That will be it for us. Make sure to stick around. 3 o'clock, about 5 minutes. Draghi versus JJ SRL will be the decider for who else gets into the final against BlueBob. So make sure to stick around. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Scotch and Tie Guy Tama. It was a pleasure.
No, you.
We'll be right back with some more 70 Star Division 2 semifinal action here at GSA.